Integrative Approaches to Planning and Implementation, Chapter 6. The opening quote for Chapter 6 says, "The procedure of working from goals to requirements of instructional events is one of the most effective and widely employed techniques." The nature of integration. According to Merrill's integration principle, education and training fails. What she says is that effective integration should be seamless, where race, ethnic group, gender, disability, religion, and other individual differences would not have any effect in the school integration of technology. This notion applies to integration of learning and instruction of technology, and we're given a kind of example with chalk and the blackboard in traditional schoolrooms. They were then effectively integrated and nobody even paid attention to them. When computers and digital projectors were introduced, these technologies were the focus and attention for some time. But when used in a classroom these days, they're no longer the focus and attention and can be said to be well integrated. A system of perspective. A system is a collection of related and interacting components, some concrete and some abstract, which comprise a meaningful whole. An educational system can be considered a complex system, but researchers have found that people have difficulty in reasoning with complex situations. If you consider an educational system as another kind of a complex system, there are many interacting components, including students, teachers, administrators, support staff, faculties, information, and computer and communication infrastructures. There, these components are interconnected in many complex ways. So some of the relationships among these components are nonlinear. For this example, a test score changes the effect of a community, a state, and federal support. All of these things are part of the system of the educational system. There are two ways of thinking of systems. Systematically thinking, which is comprehensive planning, which is a cornerstone to thinking systematically. In this aspect, you can think of the example of introducing innovative technology. One is well advised to consider the process and the training, the maintenance, and the management process. Dynamic relationships are to be flexible and in the planning and foreseeing of the dynamic effects. These are the two aspects that we talk about in this chapter, and they are increased or decreased depending on the demands placed on the system components. This chapter was really short. It was only about 3 pages in length, but there were some major questions that did come up in mind when thinking about these systems and implementing the approaches to planning and integrating of technology. Um, so, with my discussion questions, you'll have some time to kind of reflect on what you think is going on with these integration of technology in our current education system. Thank you.